Going on, Atlanta Falcons fans, NFL fans, as you know, as guys, it's draft season coming up. Here at Four Quarter Sportscast, we've been trying to come out with much more content, get you guys ready for that. Today we're going over a video about edge prospects for the Atlanta Falcons. Who you guys think is the best prospect? I'm gonna give my reasons as to who I think is the best prospect for the Falcons. But definitely let me know what you guys think down in the comment. Also like the video and make sure to subscribe. So we looking at Atlanta's draft pick by round in 2024. They have the first pick, eighth pick in the first round, place they've been now 3 seasons in a row. And then you have a 43rd pick in the second round, 74th in the third, picked up an extra third from the Jacksonville Cavalry trade. And then you see the rest of the trades they have there. So, of course, the big news in the offseason, pretty offense heavy offseason, signing Kirk Cousins. Here you see the Athletic saying the Falcons took a big swing in free agency, adding veteran quarterback Kirk Cousins on a 4-year deal worth up to $180 million. Adding 3 speedy but unproven wide receivers, Darnell Mooney, Rondale Moore, and Ray McLeod. Atlanta still has a glaring defensive needs at edge rusher and cornerback, and expect to address one of these in the first round. So, and they also speak on the ability to trade back, which I think Atlanta should do in the first round, to just acquire more picks because they still have some room to fill out this roster. So when we talk about edge prospects in the draft, pretty much the top 3 are Latu out of UCLA, Dallas Turner out of Alabama, and then Jared Verse out of Florida State. But I'm going to give my reasons as to why I think Latu is the best option for the Falcons. During the 2023 season, he was very dominant. He earned the highest grade by edge rusher according to PFF. He had a higher grade than college edge rushers like Aiden Hutchinson from Michigan and Ohio State's Chase Young. Also, he had 21 and a half tackles for loss, 13 sacks, and 2 interceptions. Also winning the Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Year last year. So he had a very good senior season. Hardly any weaknesses to his game. He has a very pro-ready game already. And then especially with the Falcons trying to win now, that can be something very good for to come right in and give an instant impact. Here we have Lance Zierlein, who gives Latu a TJ Watt comparison. Then you can kind of see his overview. Basically just speaks on his pass rush maturity. Basically only concern on him is his neck injury while at Washington. But say he can be a Pro Bowler, the 3-4 outside linebacker with heavy influence on the game. Definitely what Atlanta is looking for. Then you see 33rd team give him a good review. High-level athlete with a natural feel with instincts as a pass rusher. In many ways, he reminds me of TJ Watt. And also say he just array of pass rush moves that he has. So really the only other guy I would compare him to in this draft is Dallas Turner, just because of the fact of Atlanta playing at 3-4. I think that's kind of the 2 edges they want. Jared Verse, to me, is more suited for a 4-3. Coming into the combine, Latu pretty much answered any questions about his athleticism. He has a nice frame, 6'5", 259. His production score was first for him at the combine amongst all edges, ran a 4.6 4.40. Pretty much really here the debate is with Turner and Latu is production versus upside. I mean, Turner has the upside if he can develop. He's an athletic freak, and I think that's what most people are attracted to about him. But Latu has the production. I think the only thing probably turning people off from him is the neck injury, but at the combine, pretty much everybody said his medicals was clean. Haven't really had any problems with his medicals. His combine interviews was actually interesting to me because he talked about the process of him getting back to football when he had to medically retired, and to me it just sounds like he has a love for the game, and that's gonna be what you want out of somebody you take first round trying to come in and make an instant impact. Because with Atlanta signing Kirk Cousins, they kind of are signaling that they're in a win now mode, and I think Latu can come in and give you 8 to 10 sacks year one. Not to say Dallas Turner or Verse couldn't, but Turner is kind of more of a long-term project. And not to say Latu can't improve as well, but I think his floor is much higher. And I think with Atlanta's history at edge rusher, they need to probably just take the safe pick. I know you want to bank on traits, you want to bank on the higher ceiling, but I don't know. Plus, with the Jimmy Lake connection as the new defensive coordinator, he also was the coach of Coach Latu at Washington. I think that can be a possible inside track inside the organization. Also, Raheem Morris being a defensive head coach, seeing him draft 2 young defensive players last year and having them produce, I definitely think he can develop Latu, help him out. So, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Definitely not falling in love with any of these prospects. I know it can go either way. Not really a right or wrong answer, but I think this would be my pick if it was up to me. But of course, it's up to Terry, Raheem, and the rest of the crew in Atlanta. So as fans, all we could do is speculate. So you guys let me know what you think down in the comments. Make sure you like the video, subscribe. And yeah, hit you up next video.